Hello, magical people. How's it going? My name is Moonbeam, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be getting into our daily astrology horoscope for Monday, October 6th, going into Tuesday, October 7th. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fabulous out there. And sorry for my very late start here on my daily live stream. We have something very excited that we're going to be sharing today. Sunny from Pluto is going to be joining me later at the end of today's video. And we've got something very cool out starting today on the Scorpling shop. Before we get into our horoscope for today, just have to share, I'm so excited. We've got new Halloween pinup shirts designed, handmade by Sunny from Pluto herself. For those of you who do not know, Sunny is not only a crystal priestess, she is not only a mystic and a musician, she's also an amazing artist. And she has created these beautiful Halloween pinup t-shirts, unisex for men and women, that are all available now at thescorplingshop.com. Link is below. We're going to talk about that a bit more when Sunny joins me at the end of today's video. So excited to get my shirts. They still have not arrived yet. So let me know how everybody is doing in the comments below. I'm seeing some of your comments right before I went live. A lot of you guys are saying you're feeling really tired. You're having very big cleansing happening at the moment. Today is a full moon in Aries. So happy full moon in Aries. Happy Mercury entering Scorpio. Tomorrow we have Mercury square Pluto. So we're going to unpack all of this in today's video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment below to help with the channel's growth if you would like to. And if you'd like to check out our new Halloween pinup t-shirts handmade by Sunny, now available at thescorplingshop.com. Link is below, as well as my personal readings, astrology workshops, courses, all that jazz is below. I'm seeing a lot of you guys saying that the moon was absolutely beautiful last night. So cool. I didn't get a chance to see the moon last night, but I'm definitely going to have to take a look tonight. Stay awake for that. Lynn says, hey, Michael Jaco lighted you on his show. He really likes you. Well, I'm very appreciative that Michael Jaco gave me a shout out on his live stream last night. Very, very nice of him. And, I really appreciate that because sometimes people cite my work and pretend that it's theirs or pretend that they, didn't come from me. So I really, really appreciate when people cite other people's work, give other people shout outs. Oh, Sunny is in the back end right now. Sunny, do you want to pop on now or do you want to wait a little bit? Okay, let me know when you want to come on. So yeah, I really appreciate when people are respectful, and it's all about Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, supporting each other in this like-minded community. So that's awesome. Carol says, beautiful artwork. Yes, the artwork is very beautiful for the new shirts. We'll get to that when Sunny comes on in a little bit. So I talked about this full moon in Aries that we have exact in yesterday's weekly astro weather live stream that I did here on my YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. I also did a whole video specifically on this full moon in Aries for the collective and all 12 signs that I put out on my channels last week. So if you want to hear your specific 12 sign predictions for your sun, moon, and rising signs, you guys can go check that out. Really just want to reiterate a couple key points about today's very powerful full moon, which makes sense to why a lot of you guys in the comments are saying you're feeling tired, you're feeling like you're going through this very big theme of cleansing or letting go. This full moon is a doozy, okay? So full moon in Aries is always our annual full moon. That's a very powerful lunation portal of letting go of energies that don't serve us, taking our power back from places that maybe we've given away. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac that represents being born, life force energy, the divine masculine side, putting up our boundaries, being strong, bold, and brave. And it's also one of the signs that rules freedom. So these are all themes that can be coming up for us during today's full moon, and it's amplified by the fact that the ruler of this full moon, Mars, is at home in Scorpio, the sister sign to Aries. So if you are an Aries or a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, you can definitely be feeling this full moon. Maybe there's a very big development that you're going through, a transformation, something big you're letting go. We can be having, all of us, no matter what sign you are, but in particular the Aries and the Scorpios, very big revelations about things. Empowerment is a theme. I've been having all day like a little bit of a headache, which is funny because in medical astrology, Aries rules the head. So we can definitely be feeling the energy of this full moon through our head, also through our eyes, ruled by medical astrology, the sign of Aries. And what's really special also about this full moon, I touched on actually two cool things I want to share with you guys. First of all, in the 13 moon Mayan dream spell calendar, today, full moon and Aries day, is a yellow warrior, a double yellow warrior. So, for those of you who are interested in the Mayan calendar, in the 13 moon Mayan dream spell, I've been following this for years. Sunny and I have been following it for years, actually, and we really resonate with our signs to the point that Sunny and I actually got tattoos. I don't know if this was like 10 years ago or how many years ago that was, on our wrists of our Mayan 13 moon dream spell day sign. So I'm a blue eagle, Sunny is a white wizard. And so the day spell of today is a yellow warrior and magnetic warrior. This is the first tone, which is interesting because, like Aries is the first sign, warriors are ruled by Aries. So we've got full moon in Aries in the Western astrology, double yellow warrior in the 13 moon Mayan dream spell. The day is a warrior. The wave spell is warrior. Wave spell is another cycle in the calendar of every 13 days is a certain kind of theme that we're processing through. And I want to share the affirmation that we have for today's kin of the yellow magnetic warrior. Our affirmation is, I unify in order to question, attracting fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. So this is something I really resonate with, the affirmations from the Dream Spell calendar. That's actually an affirmation we can meditate on today. We can say out loud today to get even more in tune with our fearlessness, our intelligence, our power, taking our power back, right? So that's definitely something I've been processing through with this full moon in Aries. Let me know if any of you guys have been feeling that as well. Jody B says, I feel I'm claiming my personal power for sure. Yeah, it's a big theme for a lot of us right now. And this screenshot that I have here, this is actually from the 13 moon dream spell app. Is that what it's called? Let me double check what the name of it is. 1320 Sync. That's the name of it. And you can keep up to date with the current cycles that are going on. It's crazy how it really lines up with the Western astrology as well. And I also have an interview on my YouTube channel from a couple months ago. I interviewed Eden Sky from the 13 Moon Mayan Dream Spell, who's like the current guardian custodian of the calendar at the moment. And she's very good at explaining that calendar system. That's over in my interview playlist on my channel here. So we've got Yellow Warrior double in the Dream Spell Mayan calendar, also amplifying the influence of this full moon in Aries. And I shared this yesterday in my weekly astro weather, but I'll share it again. We've got 3i Atlas conjunct Mars. Oh, sorry, guys. I thought you could see that. Let me share my screen here. This is the skylive.com where you can see the current orbits of the planet, the directions that everything is moving in. So we can see here's our beautiful inner solar system with the inner planets. And 3i Atlas is so close to Mars, it looks like it's almost going to hit Mars. Mars is the closest that 3i Atlas is going to get to a planet. So there are no coincidences. There are only synchronicities, right? And we have got Three Eye Atlas. I think everybody's got their personal take on Three Eye Atlas, and I could be wrong. This is just what I'm personally feeling intuitively. I think that this is an interstellar object here to help us into the shift into the age of Aquarius. I see that through the Western astrology, my own intuition. My husband Jens and I, we're going to do a whole deep dive show specifically on Three Eye Atlas this Thursday. So stay tuned for that. Um, I think there's a reason why Three Eye Atlas is coming so close to Mars, almost hitting Mars. And of course, we're receiving its energetic activation and relationship with Mars at the moment. You know, Mars is the planet in its shadow side of war and violence and divine masculine, positive divine masculine, and negative divine masculine. Power being taken away, right? And this is a huge theme that we're going through as a collective humanity. We have been in a very long cycle of I don't even like to use the word powerful group of people, but we'll just say a powerful dark cult that has been in control of humanity. And we are taking our power back from that. So I think Three Eye Atlas is helping with that at the moment. Mars, of course, is the dispositor of this full moon today. So let me know what you guys feel with this Three Eye Atlas. Vicky says, I feel that too. Meg, this is an extremely powerful full moon. Jenny says, warrior within, most powerful relationship we can have is with the self. Yes, definitely. And that old saying, know thyself, is so true, right? By going within, we can really explore the cosmos and the whole universe, which might sound kind of crazy, but we don't necessarily need to travel or do something crazy on the outside to have a big shift. The biggest shifts happen when we look within, when we get empowered inside self. So we're in the portal of this full moon today, going into Wednesday. Again, amazing time to be bold, be brave, be fearless, take action, maybe do some reflection, cleansing work if you want to as well. We also have today, Monday, October 6th, Mercury ingressing into Scorpio. Very interesting transit. You know, Mercury moves through the signs very fast. It's our fastest moving heavenly body in our solar system. This Mercury in Scorpio transit, though, is not a normal one because Mercury will go into Scorpio, then ingress into Sagittarius. And then from November 9th to 29th of this year, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde in Sag and Scorpio. So we're leading up to this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, which even before that, this Mercury in Scorpio transit is going to be revealing huge secrets and empowering information to us about ourselves, who we truly are. I'm just like feeling this right now from spirit, the truth about humanity. Interesting that that's coming through. I feel this is going to bring through part of the truth of humanity. What are we? How did we get here? What the heck is going on? The deep truth and secrets about people that have been in powerful positions. We've got, starting this week, very big depositions happening with the House Oversight Committee in regards to the ties of Jeffrey Epstein. So tomorrow, Tuesday, October 7th, while the Mercury is at critical beginning degrees in Scorpio and in a square to Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, former FBI Director James Comey is going to be deposed. Then we've got one of our favorite people in the world, just kidding, Hillary Clinton on October 9th, on Thursday, with this Mercury in Scorpio and Mars in Scorpio being deposed for her ties with Jeffrey Epstein. Then Bill Clinton, October 14th. That I think is going to be huge and very, very interesting. And not just that, but just that's one of the things as an example, you guys, of the huge revelations and secrets being revealed at this time. So Mercury in Scorpio transit, amazing time for us to be having in-depth conversations, real talk, okay? Scorpio is all about authenticity, realness, the raw truths of life, which can sometimes be uncomfortable, but it's actually good when Mercury is in Scorpio to have uncomfortable conversations if we need to, okay? And on Tuesday, We've got the moon still in Aries, conjunct Chiron, a very healing frequency, with exact Mercury square Pluto. So there can be some intense conversations that are coming forward, some intense secrets being revealed about ourselves or in the collective. One of my favorite sayings, you guys, is observe and don't absorb whatever is going on, the crazy shit that's going on in the collective. Because I think definitely this James Comey thing is going to be a tsunami, uh, crazy, and probably some other unexpected things coming up. We've got Uranus and Pluto in an almost exact trine. They're like so close to being in an exact trine. They're both at 1 degrees, both in air signs, but they're not going to be exact until July 2026. So we're leading up to that. And the last time we had that was 1922. So huge theme right now about secrets being revealed. Pluto about humanity, freedom, independence, society, the societal structure, everything that Aquarius rules as well, the invisible systems of life. So, a lot going on, you guys, and very excited to see your comments, how you're feeling with this full moon. A lot of you are saying you're feeling empowered by it. Chicky Blue says, a death and new beginning. That's for sure. Definitely big deaths. We're all going through a very big death and rebirth at the moment. So we've got Sunny backstage. Is Sunny, I'm just looking at her right now. Are you ready to come on? She's giving me a look. She's saying, I don't know, maybe. We'll bring you on. Are you ready? You good? Okay. Okay. She's giving me a thumbs up. Everybody, welcome Sunny from Pluto.
Hi.
Yay!
I was not expecting this today.
That's okay. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. We haven't been on a live show together in a really long time.
No, sorry, this background's ugly, but I have nowhere else to go.
That's okay. This is very impromptu, you guys, because Sunny and I were just releasing the Halloween
everybody.
pinup shirts that
Yeah.
Sunny made, and it was very impromptu. And I said, "Okay, are you going to join me for the live show? Let's announce it on the live show." So, Sunny, you just got out of the shower,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Then I
You're
ate. I
all
just got out of the shower. I just ate really quickly and trying to change the website front while you're talking. But yeah, we're almost there.
nice. Yay. Anything that you feel like sharing, and it's okay if there isn't anything, but anything that you feel like sharing, like that you're personally feeling with the current astrology, this full moon in Aries.
Oh,
Um, how are you feeling today?
I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I feel like, yeah. Well, I mean, I went to an amusement park the other day, and I'm almost 31 now, and that doesn't sound old, but my body is telling me like certain things that you couldn't feel before, you're definitely feeling now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, yeah, it was my idea, but my boyfriend has a pinched nerve and he's like in excruciating pain right now.
Oh my God.
I feel bad for laughing, but it's just like ridiculous.
Sunny always laughs when somebody's in pain.
It sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I've been noticing that a lot of people it's funny, the eclipses happening that were happening in Pisces and Virgo. A lot of people I've been noticing are like having health issues or just like really
Mm,
noticing like things that are wrong or things that need attention physically like
yeah.
with their health and mentally too. Honestly, I don't know. I kind of feel like weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a different dimension. I don't know what's going on the past year. I mean, I always feel like that, but I kind of feel scattered a bit. A little. I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe I'm wrong. I feel scattered. You see, there you go. My answers. I'm telling you right now. I don't fucking even know. I'm all over the place. I don't know. I feel
Well,
like tired. I feel scattered. I kind of feel like tripped out. Like I don't know. I'm seeing things in a weird like way. Like I'm on drugs or something. I don't know what's going on. Nobody knows
can
what's
we
going
share
on.
Sunny, can we share? And this is the realness of Scorpio, you guys. I fucking love this because this is life. Some people come on a video and pretend like everything's okay, I'm fine. But the truth is, no, some of you can feel
Yeah.
scattered, you can
Yeah.
feel fucking weird, and that's life. Would you mind, Sunny, if we share like the transits that you have going on right now so people are aware of that?
Okay, sure.
that you're in your Saturn return, your first
Yeah.
Saturn return.
Oh, it's
Thumbs up.
so long too because
Ah,
the stupid Saturn keeps going retrograde.
sorry, you guys. I paused. I got to fix this.
The glitches.
Sorry. It glitches. There we go. Yeah, Saturn keeps going retrograde. So how many times did you have the exact Saturn return? Your Saturn is 5 degrees of Pisces, right?
Yeah, so that's long gone, but it was, I think, twice or 3 times.
Right. So you've
And
had
once
that.
it was retrograde 5 degrees and my Saturn is retrograde, so, like, exact, if you wanna go with the retrograde, it was once, but 5 degrees, it was, like, 3 times.
Yeah.
And
And
also
you know the
Pluto's
whole
been on my moon for, like, over a year, so.
I was just about to say, not just that, Pluto is exactly on your moon. And I just had a lovely client just before coming live. Not going to say your name for privacy, but shout out. You're awesome. I love you. And she is a moon in Aquarius as well, 1 degree. So you're 2 degree Aquarius moon, 1 degree. And as soon as we started talking, she literally just said the exact same thing that you just said to me. She
That
said,
she
I feel so weird. I
oh.
don't know what's going on. I feel, she didn't say scatter, but she's like, I just feel so weird right now. Like
Yeah,
what is even going on? Right?
yeah. Well, it's funny because I feel like maturity-wise, I feel like, I've definitely in the past year, like, matured in a certain way, or my personality and my, like, emotional self are kind of merging more because
Mhm.
two I don't wanna talk about myself forever, but my three main signs, the rising, sun, and moon, are all fixed signs, which are all very, very strong signs, and there are similarities between the different modalities, but they're very strong in their own personality, so, like, my whole life, I've kind of been, like, my personality, my feelings and how I process things and how I express myself kind of all contradict each other in,
Mm.
like, very intense ways, so I'm kind of, like, extreme and, like, eccentric a little bit, and I feel like Pluto's kinda, like, especially because Pluto is, like, one of the strongest planets in my chart, is kind of, and I'm Sunny from Pluto. Pluto is kinda helping me, like, integrate all of it together in the past year, I feel like.
Mhm. That's no freaking joke what you got going on. I don't even know how you're functioning right now. I think you're doing an absolutely amazing job. Oh my god. Sparkling Gem says, "Got my Taurus witch shirt."
Yay!
Yay, thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so much. And I'm always in awe of Sunny's creativity and her gifts. We're gonna get to the T-shirts very soon. Uh, but first, do you have any cards on you, Sunny?
I don't have any cards on me.
I have some cards on me. Should we pull some
Okay.
cards for today and tomorrow about with the current astrological transits? What's our tarot messages from the
Sure.
universe?
Well, this week's kind of exciting, right? Today's the full moon. I mean, you just talked all about it also.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, it's Venus sextile Jupiter.
Yes.
Woo! Okay, yeah, so this week
Woohoo.
we got a little bit of a shock today going into the rest of the week for Wednesday.
Mhm.
It's exciting. I feel like things have been kind of like like heavy energetically, like in a fog, and I think the especially since the eclipses. And
Mhm.
and yeah, I think the Aries full moon should be a good kick in the butt, good kick in the
I
pants.
actually love it. I'm
Yeah,
actually really happy. I feel like we need this kick in the butt. We need this energy. It's normal if a lot of you guys are feeling tired because of course it's a full moon, but I feel like this is actually going to energize us in the long run.
yeah, we need a
I've
energy.
I've been exercising the past week, like way more leading
Really?
up to this full moon. And I went for a run today. And not for the first time in my life, I've been trying to run like every other day. And today was the first time I could run for 4 minutes without stopping, which for some of you may sound kind of weird, but I haven't been able to run. I've never been able to run before.
Oh,
And
really?
I was doing increments where I could do up to 4 minutes, like really
Oh,
fast.
wow.
So
That's a long time.
I'm happy about that. I was like, what the hell? I was doing it. I'm like, shouldn't I be feeling like I can't breathe right now? Because sometimes that's what happens to me. So astrology is real, you guys. It's an amazing time for exercise, running, taking action, right?
Yeah. I used to have dreams
Um,
a lot of, like, reoccurring dreams that I have had in my life that I still have is running really fast, is, flying. Are you there? Are you frozen?
I'm here.
Okay, and driving. Those are, like, all the reoccurring dreams that I have. It's, like, being in control and, like, running, flying, and driving.
Wow.
And then yeah, and
Yeah,
then the dream is like, I feel how good it feels to run, and I don't run either, but, I was going to the gym for a while, like, years ago now, it's, like, been, like, 3 years, 2 years now. And yeah, I would, like, run really fast on the treadmill, like, for a long time, and it's just, like, I didn't even know that I could do that. But you just keep
that's
pushing yourself,
amazing.
you're just like, "Whoa." Feels good.
It's such a good way to release.
It is really good, and I have a
It's
lot of anger,
amazing.
so I definitely
Yeah.
should get into something more physical because yeah, I'm a little
More
bit
visible.
spicy. I'm a little bit
Yeah.
spicy.
Okay, this is wild because yesterday I did a weekly astro weather live stream and I just pulled 5 cards and these were 2 of the cards that I got last night. So
For
we've got the 7 of wands for today and tomorrow with the full moon and the astrology that we have. 7 of wands with the queen of swords, pulled both of those yesterday as well. So it is like an intense energy and it can feel like a bit of a struggle, but I feel like our thoughts are so important right now, where we're putting our thoughts. I've even been noticing that within myself, like little words. And now that Mercury is going into Scorpio, we can all be very intense about our words that we're using and like very aware of that. Our words have meaning and our words are magic. And
Mm.
this is a time where, being masterful with your intention and words, I feel like is important. What do you feel, Sunny?
Yeah, I feel like that often, although like I said, I'm spicy, so if I get really mad, I might say something like really mean, but I've experienced that my whole life. People like because of the way that I communicate and the words that I choose to use and how blunt and honest I am, people perceive me as I don't think before I speak and I don't know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, but I'm saying what I'm saying because I want to say it. So yeah, if it sounds brutal and if it sounds horrible and if it sounds mean, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Sorry. And sometimes I think I
Yeah.
come off as more mean than I really am because inside myself, like I don't feel angry. I don't feel anything. So it's like, oh, sorry, I didn't. Some people are just more sensitive. And also I feel like in our society, we're like brainwashed or conditioned to be like a certain proper way. And it's kind of it's like a wound, like a throat chakra wound. Where it's scary to say what you need or to say what you think because
Mhm.
it's, like, not polite, people are too afraid to be honest, so I think when I'm just, like, stating something, it's so matter of fact that sometimes it comes across as shocking to people because they're not used to that type of communication, but I'm not
Mhm.
trying to be rude or mean or anything, and if I was, you would know. You'd be crying.
Yeah,
If you're not crying,
exactly.
I'm not being mean, okay?
Yeah, it's I think your confidence being triple fixed in your sun, moon, rising, Mars in the 1st house, that's part of your medicine that you have to share.
Linda, yes, I put that on purpose. Find your sign, wear your sin.
Meg Moonbeam, the website says, "Find your sign, wear your sin." Yes, because it's spooky
Halloween,
season.
yeah.
Thanks, Linda. Linda is our editor in chief, so Linda catches all our spelling mistakes, and we love you, Linda. We appreciate you for that.
Yeah, I agree with Jenny a little bit, like, you don't have to say everything that you're thinking because well, especially if your thoughts are, like, super brutal, because like, oh, yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm brutal. I'm real brutal. And I think most Scorpios are, but, uh, yeah, there's, obviously, like, we find ways to dance around or to make things a little bit more polite or constructive, even if, like, our first or primal thoughts are, like, way more, I don't know, rude or degenerate or something.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
also depends on how comfortable you are with the person. Like,
Mhm.
I don't wanna be mean to people, I don't wanna hurt people's feelings, like, on purpose, at least.
Sometimes Scorpios, we can come across as that. Just,
Yeah. It's just,
that's
like,
part of
very
being a Scorpio in general too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're trying our best over here, you guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
we
realize I'm
also
mean. My boyfriend always tells me I'm so mean.
we
Like, "Can I
also
tell
got
you a story?" Sorry.
can you what?
"Can I tell you a story?"
Yes.
Just so I can give people an example of, like, how mean I am, and this is, like, kinda
Okay.
like my mom too. My boyfriend was always he always wears baseball caps, and he doesn't play baseball, which is funny, and he has the most beautiful fucking head of hair, so I'm like, "Why are you walking around with baseball caps on?" But whatever, do you. Anyway, so he was wearing this baseball cap, and I was just like, "Why are you wearing that hat?" And he was just like, "I don't know, I like it." I'm like, I'm like, it's stupid. And he was like, why? I love it. It's my Oakley hat. I'm like, you look like a retard wearing a helmet.
Wearing a helmet?
I'm like, that hat makes you look like a retard who needs to wear a helmet.
Oh my God.
And then he took it off and he hasn't put it on since. And it's in the back of my car and he like doesn't want it back.
Oh my gosh.
It's so mean.
But that's part of your Mars in the first house directness.
But it's so funny. It's just like the shape of the helmet. The shape of the hat wasn't doing anything. It looked weird. And so I said, you look like a retard wearing a helmet.
Oh my God.
That's so funny. It's funny though. It's also funny. Like, sorry.
Yeah. And sometimes that humor, some people can't, you know,
Oh my
take
god.
it or
It's
take
sad
it
though.
personally.
Yeah, because he's a Cancer with his moon in Pisces. So it's like I don't know why he even likes me. Like, I'm not giving him like the Pisces, oh, I love you. Are you okay? I'm not like catering to that the way he needs.
Oh my God. Well, you've got a 4th house
Oh
stellium,
my
so
God.
you
Yeah.
have that connection.
I do. I am affectionate.
Sparkling Jam says, "Poor sweet Dan." Okay, so wait, what's going on with Dan? You just said he's in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
So you guys went to the theme park, you went on a
Yes.
roller coaster, and
Mhm.
what, is he in bed? What's he doing right now?
He drove home because he wanted to go home and be comfortable. He felt bad. He was just like, we came to my dad's for a family event yesterday and we slept over and it was horrible for him. And so this morning he's gone home and he said he had to sleep with, I mean, not sleep, he drove with his arm sticking out of the car and he feels like he has to throw up. So I suggested
What?
maybe, yeah, maybe go to an osteopath or do like the fascial stretching. And he says he wants to go to a doctor first and get like an x-ray or something before he stretches, just in case like it screws him up more. I don't know. Do you? I'm trying to help you. You do what you're comfortable with, but yeah, that sucks.
Well,
The roller
we'll
coasters
send
are fine. It was the last roller coaster we went on. I was just like, this roller coaster should be like illegal. Like that was not fun. It was like banging your head and like jerking you the whole time. It was not good. I'm like, some roller
I
coasters.
can't do roller coasters anymore, dude.
Oh my
I
god.
used to love them, I can't do it anymore.
I almost lost my voice and everybody was making fun of me. I'm like, how are you guys not scared? They're like, I've never heard anybody scream from start to finish. I'm like, it's freaking scary. We went on one that was literally a 90-degree drop. Like, I'm not even kidding you, 90-degree drop.
Is that the Leviathan at Canada's
No, it's
Wonderland?
called Yukon Striker.
Oh my god.
And the whole time I'm like, holy shit, holy fuck, oh fuck, ah! Like screaming my head off and freaking out and like saying, Jesus. I'm like, Jesus, please don't let me die.
Oh my god.
Like screaming. And then it like gave me an anxiety attack. And I don't know, like I'm afraid of heights. It's
Was
scary, but
that last night that you guys went?
2 nights ago.
Okay. So you're still coming off of that energy from the roller
Yeah.
coasters.
I had an adrenaline rush. I had anxiety attacks. Like, and I don't know why I do it, even though I'm scared. I'll still do it.
Jeez Louise. Yeah,
I
I
just
can't
take
do
it
them
aside.
anymore.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't do that.
maybe once in a while, but yeah, my body is just like not into it.
Yeah, it's intense. We're getting old, Sonny. You're in your Saturn return.
Yeah, you guys are on a FaceTime with me and Meg. I know we need to do like these after hours talks because people just think it's
Talks. Okay, let's get back to the tarot
okay.
cards. We got
Sorry.
sidetracked for a second there. So, is there anything else that we want to say about the fact that these two popped up again 2 days in a row?
Oh, 2 days in a row. Oh, wait, you picked those today too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked them last night. There's also 3 other cards, but I also picked these 2 last night.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with perceptions and information too, and your thoughts, like you were saying, and your words.
Mhm.
Uh, combating different information, combating your own thoughts, combating your own beliefs, like kind of wrestling with your own thoughts or of what's real. Because again, I've had this conversation with you this week a couple times. Everybody is well, I mean, everybody has their own beliefs, but also everybody is being subjected to like certain information
Mhm.
that is a part of their own algorithm or whatever. So like you see things that I don't see, I see things that you don't see. People are seeing things that we don't see. People are watching different news
Right.
networks. No, and if you ask people, sometimes they'll just believe like what they're watching and what they're being told, and they're like, okay, that's the story, that's what's happening. And then
Yeah.
other people are like, I don't know what's real because everywhere I look, there's something like some new information, or something sounds fishy, or just doesn't feel right to me, or it doesn't make sense, or I found this out about what they told me happened. I don't know, for example, like World War II or something, but that's not actually what happened after like so much years of research afterwards. And like just nobody knows if the fuck's real or not.
Mhm.
So
It's
I
so
think that's
trippy.
part of it too. And that's part of me.
Discernment, the struggle of discernment, right?
Yeah.
And for those of us, like you were saying, like feeling scattered or feeling like it's really weird because those of us that are in the consciousness community, exactly what you just said, what is even real? How far does this rabbit hole go? Right? There's certain things that you think, okay, yeah, that's what went on with that. Okay, yeah, I have the truth about that, but maybe it's not, right?
It's also being around certain people that um like are noticing how you feel around certain people too, or how
Mhm.
other people's energy or moods or what they say or what they do affect you, which I've been really focused on the past few days too. Even I was talking again with my boyfriend, and because we were gonna see we were coming to my dad's to see my brothers and stuff like that, and I was saying like I have a hard time. It's so weird. It's like with some people, you really feel like you're on a different dimension. Because with you, I'm talking. I know what I want to say. I'm saying what I
Yeah.
want. I'm
Yeah.
not stuttering. I'm not
Right.
taking 5 minutes to say what I want to say. With my brothers, I literally like cannot say what I want to say. It feels like I have like a mental like lag or something. I stutter. I can't get out what I want to say, and they're not even listening to me anyways. And it's just like
Whoa.
totally different planes, totally different belief systems, totally in complete different worlds, operating different vibrations. And also, I realized too the other day, and I'm broadcasting this live, and it's true. And if I was able to have this kind of conversation with my brothers, I would, but it's literally, it's like on their side impossible because
Mhm.
they're just not open. Um, Ever since I was a child, I had this realization. Ever since I was a child, when I am around my brothers, especially the oldest one, I feel frustrated. Like I have a
Whoa.
frustration. It's frustration. And it's just like I need to get out of here. Which is
Mm.
messed up. And I had that realization. It's like I'm feeling this all the time.
Tarot by Lupo says, "Totally know what you mean, Sunny." And I
Yeah.
can relate to that. There's some people that are, like close family members or
Mhm.
close friends that I've known for a really long time. I have the exact same thing. Like as I'm talking to you and everybody in our like-minded community, it's flowing, but then you're with them and it's like you don't even know how to talk. Or if you try to talk, there's like some kind of
Connection.
glitch going on in the matrix.
Yeah.
Super, super weird.
It is really weird because and then they don't even understand what you're saying.
Do you feel like that could have to do it all, Sunny? Because we've also got this one, Two of Swords, with like the need for protection and the need to
Yeah.
remember that it's not that we can't be ourselves and speak our truth, but
Yeah.
we can't wake anybody, like people wake themselves up when they're ready, kind of
Mhm.
thing,
But it's not even about me, like, trying to even wake them up when I'm trying to talk to them. It's like, even when I'm just trying to talk to them, like I'm talking to you now, it's like,
Mhm.
uh, I can't, it's hard.
No,
I
I
can't.
totally understand what you're saying because I've experienced that too. I get
Yeah.
it.
Is it because we're on different planes? Is it because they don't care? Is it because they're blocking themselves from my energy, which they've been doing their whole lives? Or is it like, what is it? It's just like there's all these different factors. And yeah, with certain people, it's like denser and harder than other people. And I'm really like, we're really sensitive to energy.
Yeah, for sure. Jens is asking me a question. Just one second, you guys. I have to answer. He's asking about food. Yes, please put it in the oven for 15 minutes. I've made keto chicken parmesan.
Mm,
So we'll see how that is.
nice.
Yeah,
NPC.
so
Yeah.
what's that?
Somebody said maybe NPC.
Could be.
I,
That's a
I think
whole other
a
freaking
lot of
broad.
people at the amusement park that I was at the other day were NPCs, and it was weird.
That is so true. The NPC thing freaks me out. I
No.
believe it. That really trips me out.
Okay, one thing that was really weird was I got off of a roller coaster and this couple got onto the roller coaster. So as I was getting off, they were getting on. So I walked to the next roller coaster. And as I was in line for the next roller coaster and about to get on, they were already on it. And I'm like, the exact same couple. I'm like, how is that possible?
Wow. I've had
They like,
stuff like that too,
like
where you
where?
see people and then you see them in another place and you're like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
Are these people even freaking real? Linda says, me too,
Yeah.
Meg. NPCs creep me out.
Again, I don't
Definitely.
know. I don't know. That's why I
I don't
like
know.
to,
So
to focus
weird.
on the art that I created for the t-shirts. That's why I like to make the
Yes.
juju, then hang out with the crystals because that's in my scope of understanding in my realm, and I don't need to over explain it to myself because otherwise I don't fucking know anything else.
Mhm. That's right. Let's talk about these T-shirts. So, for those of you who don't know, Sunny and I are
Mhm.
best friends, and we've known each other since high school, and we are creative life partners. And Sunny created the Scorpling shop years ago on her own and has been very successful with it,
Thank
selling
you.
crystals and her juju primarily. And we teamed up within the past year. We now do the Scorpling shop together, and this is our first apparel line.
Yay.
Yay! So exciting. Do you want to talk about, Sunny, your creative inspiration for these Halloween pinup shirts for this spooky season?
Yeah, well, with the Scorpling shop, we've been doing astrological themed collections because we're mixing in the astrology with the crystals and all our designs and everything. And I love retro art. I love anything vintage. I love like mid-century stuff, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Love it.
Mhm.
And I don't know. Yeah, I just thought it would be cute to make pinup girls dressed up in Halloween costumes as their signs. So it's like the signs dressed up in a costume that I think resonate with like the signs energy for Halloween.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Yeah. So, and then I was like, well, I think these would be cute on a t-shirt. I would wear one.
Mhm.
So that's basically it.
Totally. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're so cool,
they're
and they're
unisex.
unisex,
Yeah.
right? So they can fit men and women.
Hmm.
Linda says, "I love the alley cats, adore my kitties." Yeah, the Gemini one is so cool with the 2 alley cats there.
Yeah.
So sick.
I
And
know
I
that
love the Taurus one.
this my stepmom was just like, "I thought cancers were crabs." I'm like, "It's for Halloween, don't worry."
Yeah, it's Halloween, and we're gonna be having more apparel coming up as well on the Scorpling shop. This is a special collection. Linda
Mhm.
says Libra is naughty. Yeah, Libra is a naughty one. Damn. Look at that.
Mhm.
Oh crap. That's really a pinup girl right there. Very cool. Well, yeah, we've got those available on the Scorpling shop, and we've still got um things in our Starseed collection available, right, Sunny? Limited quantities of some of the space gems still
Mhm.
available there. So, you guys, if you want to check out our Halloween pinup shirts collection of the 12 zodiac signs as spooky Halloween pinup babes, you can
Yeah.
go check that out at thescorplingshop.com. And oh, you've put it on the homepage.
Yeah.
Sunny frick, you work fast, girl.
I
Oh
was
my
trying
God.
to do it in the background. That's why I was like, "I'm not ready yet."
These are our AI models. So cool. We weren't able to get the shirts in time to do a photo shoot, so
Yeah,
there
that'll
are
come later.
there
But
are AI.
the not to worry, the t-shirts are high quality. I did lots of research into the company that I'm working with and corresponded. And each t-shirt will have customized tags on the back too that say the Scorpling shop. So yeah.
Mhm. Definitely love it. Jerry says, "Love the Capricorn." Yep, for some reason I never liked Halloween. What's with that? Seriously, I detest this time of year. Why?
Mhm.
Well, that's interesting. We all like different kinds of, types of
I
different parts of the year. We don't have to like Halloween, right?
yeah.
But there's definitely a false stigma around Halloween that I'm not saying that you have, Jerry. I'm just talking about in general. There's some people that think Halloween is totally evil, and it's like that's not the roots of it, right?
Mhm.
It's actually a very sacred holiday celebrated in the Celtic lands. Also, Mexico has the Day of the Dead. Many different cultures this time of year considers it to be when the veils are at their thinnest and we can connect to our ancestors. We can do magical practices, divination. It's a
Mhm.
sacred time. What do you think, Sunny?
Yeah, I've always loved Halloween. I've just always been into, the spooky stuff, the darker side of life and death and what we cannot explain, what's beyond the veil. And so Halloween is a holiday basically based around that, which makes sense. And also I'm a Scorpio, so I can't help it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not offended if people don't like Halloween. What I
Yeah.
noticed recently was that a lot of people are saying that Halloween's evil, and that's like a newer trend in the. I mean, maybe people thought that their whole lives, but it's like become very loud. Those voices have become very loud in the past few years,
Yeah.
and that surprised me. I was just like, people think Halloween's evil, and I get it. I can see it from their point of view, totally why they think it's evil or whatever. But that's how they
It's
feel.
been
That's
inverted. Sorry to
yeah,
interrupt you, Sunny. There is a dark cult that's inverted
yeah,
it and they are using it nefariously, but doesn't
mhm,
mean that it's that way for everybody. There's dark rituals happening every day of the year from this
exactly.
dark cult losing their power right now. So,
Yeah. And it's like
yeah,
the overuse too, or like everyone's tired of it, I guess, like being put in their face, just not just during Halloween time, but like all the time, like award shows and that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I get it, but yeah, no, I don't believe that's the root of Halloween. And also, there's always been evil people or people who perform black magic or white magic, and that's up to you. And if you want to do black magic, again, is not necessarily evil, but it can be. I mean, that's just a whole other conversation. But yeah, no, it's just
it's not
whatever
all
resonates with you. And whatever
exactly.
works for you. I love Halloween because I love spooky shit, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah, me neither. And I'm so happy with our new t-shirts and can't
Yeah.
wait for whoever feels like getting one to get one and enjoy the magic of it as well. Sunny, thank you so much for joining me, coming on for
Mhm.
today's video, talking astrology, the shirts, some tarot, some life experiences as well. Got to finish up because I got to go to dinner. Yenzi
Yeah,
is waiting for me.
yeah,
Thank you coming on very impromptu.
yeah,
People are very happy in the comments that you've come on. You guys can go give Sunny a follow over on her YouTube
thank
at
you.
Sunny from Pluto. When's your next pick a card? We're all waiting for it. When's it gonna come?
Soon, soon. I was gonna do it last week, but I was trying to get our t-shirts done. But yeah, I'm gonna film a pick a card this week for sure.
Okay,
So
awesome.
it'll
So
be up there sometime this week.
Sunny's over on YouTube,
Yeah.
Instagram, the links, the scorplingshop.com. Go check out our new collection. Please remember, you guys, to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. We really appreciate it. And we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.